Oh, I forgot, but I will stop to share my screen. And I have some questions here to answer about this video. And yeah, I have put is here. Here is the questions. So now I think you are live on YouTube. That is great. So let's continue this. Hello, Anand. How are you today? Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Today everything is good, but a little crazy here. On my city is hot. I live in Araruama, it's a city in Rio de Janeiro. I'm 22 years old. I'm Ana Clara, as you know. I am a civil engineering student. My dog is barking. And I'm also a hostess here. And that's all on me.
Great. So I'm Anna. I'm 16. I'm a junior high school, and I'm here today to talk about March study plan and the reading section. We before the study we watch a video, and we are answer some three little questions about this video and how you plan your week, because as I said in the last week, it is important know how to study smart, because it is a part of this process. If you know what you need to study, is it better than just study all the things. And this test, it is important to also know the difference. And the first question is, usually do you watch was showing in the video?
Yeah. I try to do this. I have a planner, a paper planner, and I did, for example, on Sunday, I schedule on TNT, for example, and put in on my planner, and then the tasks that I really need to do. For example, I need to send a test to my teacher in college, for example, or a doctor appointment, or something really necessary. And then I put the other, for example, I need to study this, I need to study that. And I forgot about the workout. I put in the planner too. But I really like the video because it gives me some idea to complete. But that's it about my planner.
Great. Usually do this as well as you said, but I'm using the Google Calendar, because it is easier, and in this month, I don't know, and I hope in the next month I talk with some people, some call important to me, and a little conversation, and then it's just schedule, because I have too many conversations, so I forgot if I just, oh, okay, let's go, let's do this, and I forgot oh yeah, and the schedule my TNT times, it is important to know the topic, because if you're a little crazy. And my school, I have two Google calendars and two accounts, so I use my personal to put like what I wanted to do, and I forgot. No, I'm saying wrong. I have two, and one it is like from school, and they use like, oh, I need to this deadline, or I need to do some exam. I put in this, and another it is for study for TOEFL, and this kind of things, and this kind of process, process. It is a long process I'm doing, so I put in this, I'm priority this process than my school, because I'm finished my school in this year. I'm doing like the final exams, and that is important as well. And try to put all these things, in the order, because if I will don't put, I will be a little crazy. And I prefer writing than putting on computer. I don't know why. I'm always be this person, no, but I'm still trying use the Google Calendar because it is more organized, no, because a hand, ready hand, it is too many times to try and do, and I'm a little perfectionist, so if my letter is the hardest one and the day I prefer just, you know, go, don't use this and then need to do another one. So I prefer just doing the computer is more easier than we watch hands, when I use. And the second question is, do you get some breaks when you study? If yes, how many? If not, it is not exhausted.
Yeah, just about the other question, I have a little difficult to use the agenda in the Google, for example, or other tools. I don't know why. I guess I prefer like writing a paper. I think I am not. I'm a little old in this uh, subject, but I really try. But I still prefer my papers here, you know. And about number two, I have some breaks. I guess is very important. When I was in the last year of high school, I guess my production could be better because I didn't put a break on my on my agenda, on my planner, and I guess this have have bring some have brought some pressures for me because I was just focused in study, and now I realize this, and I always put things that I like to do, for example, to work out, to go to the beach, and just to stay in the Instagram or eat something, because I guess it's very important to the mind. You need to relax, and I maybe your mind will organize between this uh, while we are in a break on a break. And I have already listened about, I guess, Pomodoro. I don't know. It's a way to you study or doing something. So you study, for example, for 30 minutes, and then you have 5 or 10 minutes to relax. I For me it works, and I try to do this now in college.
Great. Pomodoro method, it is really good, but I'm a little lazy, so I prefer doing much time, like 30 minutes. I think is better than like 10 and just stop, and because I'm a little confused when I'm doing something and I lost the control, I'm getting crazy and I can come back again and do the thing working as I was working, so I prefer just finish this assignment and after stop, and the after when I need to do another one, I prefer this kind of thing, finish my tasks, because if you know I'm a little getting crazy, with this. And yes, I'm getting some breaks, because I think it is important, as I said, that I like to do some assignments and after a little break, just to chilling or my Instagram, or like intro in a TNT meeting or something like this, just to relax and also practice my English. I really like to watch on videos YouTube, so I like to watch in English, and it is work, like we can do funny things and do relax things we use in English. It is my priority learning English, and I think it is good. And I'm doing like when I'm doing my final, it is a long time I don't do this, but the last year when I'm doing like the exams finally, the week, it is a little exhausted because I don't have time to stop and relax, so I need to do all the time study, 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 and it is subjects, it is topics in my mind all the time, it is a little crazy, and I'm feeling not working good very well with it is happening. And the last question is the number three, the 30. It is, are you good at administration, your time, day?
Yeah, I consider me as a good administrator. And for example, I have time to do whatever I want on my day. My friend is okay. My father, sorry, and oh my God, I lost my. Oh, okay. So my friends usually talk to me. Oh, Anna, you have a lot of time to do or to do your things because you're always doing something. And I guess I know and I get this because I have this. I am organized with my time. I have time to wake up and then the time to work out and eat. I think if you separate your time, you can do everything and your day can be more productive. And of course, there are days that you just want to sleep or watch a series and the Netflix. And for me, it's very important. You need to understand your body, your mind, and take your time in when you realize this.
Yeah, I'm really like you. I like to administrate my day, but I'm noticing things don't work for me. Like I can wake up 8 in the morning and go doing some exercise after workout. I can't, like it is I think bigger than me. And I prefer wake up a little late, like 10 p.m. because it is work for me in the I feel better than wake up 8 p.m. 8 a.m. just to say, oh, I woke up 8 p.m. 8 a.m. Oh my gosh. And I'm realized in this week I'm thinking I was thinking about this, and I realized I really work better in the night, at night, because like when I'm pool all the night, I can control. I'm so excited to do the things at night, and when I need to stop and the go to sleep, and the after the next day I don't have like the same excitement to do the thing. So I prefer working in the at night, and I never realized this before, and it is a good way to know this, because now I use this for me, like I think it is the better when you know the things working for you. And now we are gonna to the reading section. I really bring this because I know it is important. As I said, know the time to study because it is exhaust, and I will put here so you can see, Anna. Yes, I guess yes.
Yes.
So we are just a second. This thing here is not working for me. Yeah. So today we're gonna reading some tests, because we are in the section, and the study skills tips, and I will read this. Reading the studies skills tips to practice and improve your reading skills. You are learning some great students tips at the same time. So preparation. Yeah, I think it is like just a questions, but I will put here, and then you can read it. It is. This is. I know it is too much, but if you can read it for us.
Okay. So many studies about language learning ask the question, what makes a good language learner? There are some things that good language learners do and some things they don't do. Here are some of the most useful suggestions from studies. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. People often get things wrong. Good language learns notes their mistakes and learn from them. Do group activities. People use language to communicate with other people. A good language learner always looks for opportunities to talk with other students. And third one, make notes during every class. Notes helps you to remember new language. Look at your notes when you do your homework. I really like the third one. I do this.
Yeah, it is great. It is really great. This tips, I really like it. And use a dictionary. Good language learners often use dictionaries to check the meanings of the word they don't know. They also make their own vocabulary list. Think in the language we are learning outside the classroom when you are shopping or walking down the street. Remember useful words and phrases. Sometimes when you are at home, say new words to practice your pronunciation. Do extra practice tests and improve your language, reading and listening skills with self-study materials. You can find a lot of this online. Imagine yourself speaking in the language. Many good language learners can see and hear themselves speaking in the language. This help their motivating. Enjoy the process. Good language learners have fun with the language. Watch a TV series or movie or film, listen to songs, play video games, or reading a book. It is never too late to become a good a good language learner. So I think we not necessarily like do this. I think it is better if you were doing this. So reading A2, it is just a position, but not necessarily we are in this. Okay, I just bring this because I think you really good. And the study skills tips. According to the test, are the sentences true or false? The first one is good language learners don't make mistakes. What do you
Oh,
think? This false. Yeah, it is good idea to talk with other students.
yes, sure.
Yeah, take notes only before an exam.
Not only, yeah,
Yeah,
I guess so.
good language learning, writing down the words and expression they're learning.
True. Yes, true.
Yeah, I need to think of a language you know when you are outside the classroom.
Yes.
Yeah, don't take tests outside s- of classes. It is very stressful.
Oh,
Don't take tests outside of class. It is very stressful.
yeah. I'm. I don't know.
I
For
think it
for
is false.
yeah, I think it's
Because the tips say it is important you work outside the class because you need to practice. Like he entered you were practicing and you were not in not a class. A
yeah,
specific class. So I will finish. Yeah, we're hooked. I think of it.
yeah.
Yeah, great. So the next question, the next test, sorry, professional profile summaries. Reading two professional profile summaries to practice and improve your reading skills. So here, Anna, you can read for us.
Okay. Maria. I am a architect with 20 years experience of designing and developing spaces. I am a partner in the award-winning STG Architects Ltd, which is famous for its works on the Gallery building in London. I enjoy working with people from all over the world and have international experience of working in Italy, Greece, Thailand, Australia, and Brazil. I have a Master of Science from Sheffield University and BA in Architecture from Hull University. I also speak Italian and Thai. When I am not working, I spend my time hiking, skiing, and diving.
Great. Emily, I'm an experienced sales manager with 12 years experience of developing customer service team. I'm skilled in negotiation, team motivating, and the building successful sales team. After 10 years of working as seller and customer service at Hello Bank, I am now the sellers of manager of the team of 120 at Southeast General Plastic Ltd. I have an MBA of from Stanford University and a degree in business studies at Cornell University. I'm creative and hardworking and enjoy work with others. That is great. So task number one. So the task number one are the sentences about Maria or Emily. Maria or Emily. She's manager a large team of people.
Oh, maybe I need to back to the text, but
Okay.
I guess Maria, I don't know.
No,
I forgot the detail.
it is Emily.
Yeah, there is an Emily
Yeah.
developing.
So Emily is here. She's a partner of a company.
Maria. Yeah, I don't know.
She has worked in a many different countries.
I guess Maria. Maria.
Yeah. Her last job was in a bank.
Emily.
Yeah. She speaks two other languages.
Maria.
She's like outdoor sports.
Maria.
Let me see. Not this time. Oh, we wrong. I think it's just that is okay. Let me see.
The last one.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
About the language. It isn't.
What? What is wrong with this? It is Maria. Okay. It is.
We put Maria, but in the text, the text said about.
She's
Italian and yeah.
Oh, this is wrong. No, it is the internet.
Yeah.
Now we are how to spot fake news. If you don't know how this means spot, it is like don't see. You know how don't I can explain this.
Avoid.
Yeah, avoid exactly. I was trying find this word in my mind, but it is like avoid. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So reading some tips of spotting fake news to practice and improve your reading skills. So here, Anna, you can read this here, please.
Okay. Every time we're online, you are bombarded. Oh my God! Bombarded by pictures, articles, links, and videos trying to tell their story. Unfortunately, not all of these stories are true. Sometimes they want you to click on another story or advertisement at their own site. Other times they want to upset people for political reasons. These days, it's so easy to share information. These stories circulate quickly, and the result is fake news. There is a range of fake news, from crazy stories which people easily recognize to more subtly, subtly types of misinformation. Experts in media studies and online psychology have been examining the fake news phenomenon. Read these tips and don't get fooled. You are muted.
I was talking alone. Okay. Check the sort. Look at the website where the history come from. Does it look real? It is text well writing. Are there's a virality. I every time when I said this word I'm wrong, virality of other histories, or it is just one of history. Fake news websites often use addresses that sound like real newspapers, but doesn't have many real histories about other topics. If you aren't sure, click on the About page and look for a clean description of the organization. Oh, here. Watch out, watch out of fake photos. Many fake news stories are used are oh my gosh, using images from that are photoshopped or taken from an reality site. Sometimes if you just look at closed at the images, you can see if was it is has been changed or used to like Google reserved image search. It is will show you if the same image has been used in another context. Check the history is in the other places. Look to see if the history you are reading one one other newspaper news sites that you know and trust. If you do find it on many other sites, then it isn't fake. However, there are so many exceptions, as many big news organizations try to check their source source before they publish a story. And now you can read this first,
Yeah.
please.
Number four, look for other signs. There are another. Oh my God! There are other techniques that fake news uses. These include using a OCOGs and a lot of ads that pop up when you click on a link. Also, they think also think about how the story makes you feel. If the news story makes you angry, it's probably designed to make you angry. If you know these things about online news and can apply them in your everyday life, then you have the control over what to read, what to believe, and most importantly, what to share. If you find a new story that you know is fake, the most important advice is don't share it.
Yeah, I think it is important. So here is the task. So how to spot fake news? What is the best turtle? Oh my god. So with turtle, yeah. I don't know. The best. I don't know how to spell this word.
Mm,
Tito.
title,
So
title.
title. Yeah, title. Exactly. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. Thank you. What is the best title of the test? Experts share dozens of fake news. Experts share top tips to reading fake news, how to create fake news, a guide, tips on how to read the news online. Oh, I think it is. What do you think, Anna?
Yeah, I guess the second shirt.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I guess this too. I don't know. Maybe you wanna
yeah,
say
the
something?
the first one is can be, but I guess number two.
And I guess the main reason of this, like in the name say it is true, don't use this, don't
Mm-hmm.
share this. And I think how to create it probably is the opposite. And tips on how do you reading the news online, it is not this. It's not also a guide to reading news online. And I think is the main idea. It is this. And you said the important thing. When you don't know the question, it is just you what is the main and the probably, and you can like don't use it, what is the unprobably, and as you said, was we said it is not TP on the reading news online because the tests don't say nothing about this. And another one is not to create a fake guide, it is the opposite. So we know this true, it is wrong, so we are not using them. But if you are still with like us and we are still confused about this number one and the number two, we can just go to the test and try and find the better way to explain how this main idea. But I really guess, I don't guess, I think, I really feel it is the right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, this is right. So you can go to the next. The next is cultural expectation and leadership. Reading an article about the different cultural expectation or of a leader to practice and improve your reading skills. Um, okay, it is a long test, so I will initiate this test. Gabriela worked for a multinational company as a successful project manager in Brazil and has translated to manage a team in Switzerland. I don't know this word. She was excited about her new wholly about soon realized that managing her new team would be a challenge. Despite their friendliness, Gabriela didn't feel respect as a leader. She knew Steph would question her proposal openly a meeting in when she gave them instruction on how to carry out a task. They would often go about it in their only way without checking with her. When she announced her decision of on the project, they would continue giving their opinion as if it was still up of discussion. After weeks of frustrating, Gabriela emailed her switching manager about the issues. She was facing with her team. Her manager simply asked if she felt her team has only has still performance and what she thought would help her better collaboration with their team members. Gabriela found her manager vague and didn't feel as if he was managing the situation such 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 facility. I don't know. What is Gabriela? Okay, so yeah, you can read it here, Anna, please.
Okay. What Gabriela was experiencing was a cultural clash in expectations. She was used to a more hierarchical, oh my god, hierarchical framework where the team leader and manager took control and gave specific instructions on how things were to be done. This more directive management style worked well for her and her team in Brazil, but did not transfer well to her new team in Sweden, who were more used to a flatter hierarchy where decision make was more democratic. When Gabriela took the issue to her Swedish manager, rather than stepping in with direction about how to do, her manager took on the whole of coach and focused on getting her to come up with her own solution instead. Dutch social psychologist Gerd, oh my God, Gerd Holdert uses the concept of power distance to describe how power is distributed and how hierarchy is perceived on different cultures. In her previous work, Environment, Gabriela was used to a high power distance culture where power was authoritarian are respected and everyone has their rightful place. In such a culture, leaders make the big decision and are not often challenged. Her Swedish team, however, were used to working in a low power distance culture where subordinates often how often work together with their bosses to find solutions and make decisions where here leaders act as coaches and mentors who encourage independence though independence thought and expect to be challenged. Yeah, I liked this to underline because we can listen the word. I really don't know how to speak this.
Yeah, me too. And I'm just like giving a tip when you don't know some words, search about this. When, as you said in the study skills tips, it is important to know more words to have a complete and excite the vocabulary and learn new things to search. I think it is the of course, for me, it is the hard part, and it is. I don't know so many vocabularies in English, so I need to always repeat again the words. And what is the difference then fluency than another's try and speak it? It is because we are still in this the moment to learn new language. Of course, a fluency never will know all the words, but they still know more than just us. It is important to know new expressions, new ways to use because it is more friendly maybe or more political and you can search and you can write a essay using these hours when I found out some different expressions even Intel in the TNT Instagram, have so many tips. And I always try and use them when I'm speaking or when I'm writing something, reading. And, because it is still normal if you are trying we use this all days it is getting our minds it's just practice it is important I don't know this meaning but after we can start
Okay.
so I'm reading the next part.
Just
Oh,
one thing after you can send this link, just this because I guess this text was not difficult, but there are some words that I don't know how to pronunciate.
yeah, for sure. And I bring this, it is important to know, but I don't know if you see here, but it is pre-intermediate and here it is pre-intermediate also and here it is intermediate and it is upper intermediate. So it is good to know how this is working. And as I said, you just don't understand some words. So it is a good, because you know where you are. So when Gabriel, I will try and continue reading. When Gabriela become Warner of the cultural difference between her and her team, she took the initiative to have an open conversation with them about their feelings about her leadership. Pleased to be asked of their thoughts, Gabriella's then openly expressions that they were not using to being told what to do. They enjoyed having some more rooms of initiative and creating freedom. When she told her team exactly what she needed them to do, they felt that she didn't trust them to do their job as well. Then realized that Gabriella was taking its personality when they tried to challenge or make it change to her decision and her able to explain that is it was how the hours worked with a better understanding of under under lyrics reasons between each other behavior. Gabriella and her team were able to adapt their way to working. Gabriella has been able to make adjustments to her management style so as to be better fit the expectation of her team and more efficiently motivated her team to achieve their goals. Really good. I would just skip to the next test, I think is better. Work-life balance. He really about four people have to say about their jobs hours to practice and improve your reading skills. Rona, I am in a failure traditional office. I'm working in a failure traditional office environment doing typical 9 to 5 job. I'm liking my job, but it is annoying that my commute to work takes an hour and a half, which the most of my work would really be done online from home. But my boss doesn't seem to trust that we will get any work done if it lets to or only the 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 visas the visas and everyone in the company has to clock in and out every day. It is frustrating that they feel they needed to monitor what we do so closely instead of judging us based on our tasking performance like most companies do this today just do these days. You can reading.
Yeah, Joe. Um, I used it to do a typical 5-day week, but after I came out of my maternity leave, I decided that I wanted to spend more time with my children before they start school. After negotiating with my boss, we decided to cut my working week down to a 3-day work week. This, of course, means a significant cut in my pay too, as I am paid on a pro rata basis. I've since noticed though that my workload wasn't decreased in the slightest. I'm now doing 5 days worth of work in 3 days, but getting paid much less for it. I think I find myself having to take work home just so oh my god uh take home just so that I can meet the deadlines. It's wearing me out trying to juggle work work with looking after my children and my family. But I don't care to bring this up with my boss because I think he feels as if he's made a huge concession letting me come only 3 days a week.
I work for a global IT company, but because their headquarters is in the States, I do all my work online from home. That is mean that I doesn't waste time commuting or making idly chip chat with the colleagues. I work on a project basic, and this flexibility is very valuable valuable to me because it is mean that I can easily take some time off when my children need me to go to their schools performance or if I need to schedule an appointment with the dentist. The downside it is that without clean office hours, I tend to work well into the evening. Sometimes skipping dinner to finish a task. It is can also getting quite lonely working on my own, and I sometimes miss sharing idea with my colleagues. So sorry for the background. This is my sister screaming. You can read,
No
Anna.
problem. Yeah, Lily. I'm a freelancer and work for myself. This is great because I am in control of what I do and how I spend my time. At first, I was working from home, but I found it really hard to concentrate. There was just too many distractions around. Housework that needed doing, another cup of tea, my family members waiting my attention for various things. So I started to go to a nearby cafe to work, but a Wi-Fi connection wasn't ideal and I found myself drinking too much coffee. In the end, I decided to rent a desk in a co-working space with five other freelancers like myself. I liked getting dressed to go to work in the morning and being able to focus in an office environment. The other freelancers do similar kinds of web-based work to me, and it's so nice to have workmates to bounce ideas off as well.
Great. So I will stop to screen my. I will stop to share my screen. And thank you so much for today. Your time is running out, And thank you so much for being here. I know it is a pleasure. I really hope you like this test. It is important reading in this test, not too much easy sometimes for someone. So thank you so much for being here
Yeah,
with me.
and thank you.